You're welcome. We'll be talking about unveiling the fake honor in relationship. We live in a generation where a lot of people are bragging about no sex before marriage. I honestly advocate for it, no sex before marriage. And I believe that it is the honor of God revealed in us. I want to appreciate every lady and every man out there that is honoring God by abstaining from sex in their dating relationship. I really appreciate you, and I want you to know that God is happy with you. And I want you to know that the future will be much better for this sacrifice that you are making. Having said that, we need to be very careful of how we go about the abstinence of no sex before marriage. It's very important. As a lady and as a man, the fact that you have decided to abstain from sex before marriage does not mean that you are doing this lady a favor. And it doesn't mean that you're doing this man a favor, depending on your gender. Okay? I'm talking about the relationship between a male and a female, not a male and a male or a female and a female. No. A relationship between a male and a female. So, saying no sex before marriage is a great honor you're doing to God, and you're doing it for yourself. I really want to emphasize on self-responsibility in this episode. I need you to understand that it is for your own self. It is for your own self that you're doing this. You're not doing it for anybody. But the fact that you're saying no sex before marriage does not mean that that dating relationship will succeed. This singular decision of no sex before marriage, either you're a virgin or you're no longer a virgin, do not have the capacity to sustain the relationship, because there are other things and other principles that you must abide with, that you must honor in order for you to be able to succeed in relationship. Because human relationship have what we call the principal skills that you must respect, honor, and comply with if you must have a successful dating relationship. It's very important. It's very important. So my question to you is this. Aside the fact that you have decided that there is no sex before marriage, what other value are you bringing to your partner? See, the decision of no sex before marriage doesn't mean that you become insensitive to your partner. The decision to say no sex before marriage does not mean that being sexually attracted to the man you're dating or to the lady you're dating means there's an evil spirit that has possessed you. No. Every dating relationship must, exhibit these three kinds of attraction: the physical attraction, the intellectual attraction, and the sexual attraction. If this three dimension of attraction is not available in your dating relationship, something is wrong. There will soon be an abuse, either in the marriage, if you guys push ahead, or even while you guys are still dating. The decision to say no sex before marriage does not mean that the urge for sex will not come. And it doesn't mean that the urge of your partner will not spring up. It does not make them carnal. It doesn't make you carnal. It makes both of you human. So it's a good thing that you're desiring that there is no sex before marriage, but that doesn't mean you disregard the emotions of your partner. That doesn't mean you become insensitive to your partner. That doesn't mean that you see or tag your partner a sinner just because you notice that they admire you. No, it doesn't mean that you are sexually, emotionally dead. No, it's not like you become emotionally dead or you kill your emotion or bury your emotions. No. It's a decision to say, I have sexual urge for you. I'm sexually attracted to you. But to honor God in this relationship, I choose to abstain till we are legally married and doing it in God's way. That is what it means to say no sex before marriage. The fact you said no sex before marriage doesn't mean you will no longer appreciate your partner. You no longer honor him or her, celebrate him or her. It doesn't mean that. But it means that you both flee from any opportunity that will lead to sex. I'm not saying that you have to bury your feelings, or you have to deny your feelings, or you have to cast and bind every sexual urge in you. That is not what I'm saying. So stop bragging on the social media. Stop bragging to your siblings. Stop bragging to your friends. We have been dating for the past 3 years now, no sex. Good and fine. But are you also paying attention to other principles of relationship? Like communication, attention, focus, respecting each other's privacy, reconciliation, alignment of each other's dreams and purpose in life? See, you can keep a relationship that there is no sex before marriage and the relationship will still fail because where you are going to in life is not where she's going to. Oh yes, it's possible to say no sex before marriage. That does not mean the relationship will succeed if your dream is not in alignment with her dream, if your calling is not in alignment with her calling, and if her calling is not in alignment with you. So the decision to say no sex before marriage alone doesn't guarantee the success of your relationship. Are you both compatible in your journey in life? Are you both complementary in attitude, in perception about life? Is a big question. So, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. And I think it's wise for us to pay attention to this truth, because there is no other way forward. It's okay to say no sex before marriage, but don't make him feel something is wrong with him. Don't make her feel something is wrong with her. You might be the one that has less emotion and she is hypersensitive emotionally, but don't make her feel she's a problem. Don't make him feel he is a problem. Show concern to his or her emotions. Talk about it, sweetheart. I know everything in you desires to have sex with me. I appreciate the fact that I am sexually attracted to you and appealing to you. And it's not weakness. I feel honored that you feel this way about me. But you know we are doing this to honor God. I don't hate you and I'm not starving you. We both agree to do this in honor of God. So sweetheart, every single thing you feel about me, just keep it in stock for me. I look forward to enjoy them in marriage. And thank you that I'm appealing to you this way. Appreciate your partner that you are sexually appealing to him. Appreciate your partner that you're sexually appealing to her. And don't make him or her feel something is wrong that she misses you. Don't make him or her feel something is wrong that she wants to hug you or give you a hug or give you a peck on the cheek. Nothing is wrong. So the decision of no sex before marriage does not mean that being emotional is a sin. Does not mean you should not miss each other. Seriously. It shouldn't mean. It shouldn't actually. So, as I'll be rounding up this episode, I want you to have it at the back of your mind that God is in the business of setting balance in this generation. So if you're led by the Spirit of the living God and you are conscious of the fulfillment of your purpose and your direction in life, then it becomes easier to have empathy and compassion. Don't bend the rules. If you have decided to say no sex before marriage, don't bend the rules for anybody. Don't bend the rules. And on the flip, it doesn't mean that those that are practicing sex before marriage, their marriage will fail. Okay? So I need you to understand that. See, until your relationship culture, until you see it as a personal affair between you and God alone, you will not strive. You will not strive. It is the truth you must embrace. If you don't see this as a necessity, you will not strive. So don't let those that are allowing it before marriage discourage you. And the fact that you're practicing no sex before marriage does not mean you should disregard the emotions of your partner that you're dating. It does not mean you should be insensitive. It doesn't mean you see the person you are dating, either a male or a female, like an enemy or an agent the devil has sent against you just because, they are being romantic and they are being loving and caring. Everybody's ability of handling emotions differs from each other. So if you are the stronger person in that relationship, please don't make your partner feel he or she is the problem. Be patient with them. At the same time, be firm. But understand that both of you are in that relationship because of the mercy of God. So, I really believe this is the will of God for us. Stop bragging about it. Nobody needs to even know that you are practicing no sex before marriage. Nobody needs to know. It's nobody's business. It's actually a personal affair between you, your partner, and God alone. What do you want to gain from it? Bragging about? Talking about it? Insulting others with it? Making others feel less of their self with it? What? Having a form of godliness but denying the power of God thereof? What will you gain? What will you achieve? What? What will you achieve? It does not make any sense. So whatever you do that does not build the faith of another should be stopped. Relationship is not a place of competition. It's a personal race. It's a personal affair. So I need you to take your dating relationship as a personal responsibility. Both you and the person you are dating, both of you are accountable to God Almighty. And of course, no sex before marriage will help both of you avoid unnecessary issues that would have been a distraction to you both. This is the voice of Prince Victor Matthew. I need you to drop something in the comment section. I want to know what you feel, what you think about this. Remember, the Bible is a standard. Jesus is a standard. So please, no sex before marriage. It's fine. But pay attention to other principles that keeps a relationship working and growing. And stop bragging about it. Stop idolizing it. God bless you. This is the voice of Prince Victor Matthew. I hope you've gotten value for your time. Thank you.